I'm Jay.
I'm Adrian.
And together we are the
Two Crazy Cat Ladies.
I'm gonna cut you.
I think I just peed.
Buckle up.
We're back in the closet.
Welcome to this week's episode of Back in the Closet with the Two Crazy Cat Ladies.
You guys, I'm so excited to be here.
We are very excited to be here. Tonight is just the two of us.
Just the two of us. How can we not do that?
We can make it if we try. 36 minutes is all we're gonna do until we die.
Well, I don't think that made sense.
It
for
didn't make,
anyone.
yeah,
But I'm a little bit sweaty. This is a really exciting topic for us. I know that maybe some of you guys are like, what are they talking about? We have no idea.
Better
Hello
together?
to everyone here. We love you guys.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh my God, so many of you guys.
guys.
So many of you guys that are showing up here live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's jump into the reason that we wanted to, or the topic for tonight, and the reason that we wanted to talk about this topic. So we have been on, I guess we're on month 3 of like convention season this year.
Okay.
No, it started in February. So, okay, we're thumbs up and on many months of conventions this year. We have been to. It has been like, it's so amazing, right? Because we get to dive into literally 2 different worlds is where we live. Like we have like 1 foot in one world and 1 foot in another world, and we get to experience both of them so much. And especially when we're doing these conventions, right? So we've been at cat conventions, we've got more cat conventions, we've been at pet health conventions, and we've got more pet health conventions coming. So we thought, you know what? We talk about it all the time, just the two of us.
Never gets old.
We
y'all.
talk about it just with the two of us.
We talk about how to better kind of bridge this, because I think, and a lot of you guys here, this community is growing. A lot of you guys here know, you are teachers in the cat community. You are the ones that we learn so much from. The cat community, understanding cats better and all of that. And then the pet health community, which is where we started 20 years ago. Yeah.
And we have learned the majority of the specific, the science and the health, right? The health aspects of when it comes to pet health, right? Like we learn a lot, like the majority really, when it comes to in the pet health community.
Yeah.
But then we're trying to take this information that when we've been doing this for 10 years, it's our 10-year anniversary. We have been trying for 10 years to take the information that we're learning in the pet health community. We'll just call it that. Like it's full of veterinarians and integrative practitioners and holistic minded 2.0 pet parents, all kinds of
industry leaders, companies that are really coming to the fore, bringing really
innovation.
Quality, it's
for
really
the health of our pets.
And we say the pet health community because it still is very dog centric. So there's a lot in the pet health community that's not necessarily.
Well, no, we say pet health community because it's the pet health community. They just have not yet included cats in the way that we
all want them to.
In the way that we all want them to, right?
Yeah. Part of that is because of cats.
And part of that is because of the cat community too, right? Part of that is because of us. So anyway, we take all this information that we've learned here from our pet health junkies, as we call them, and we try to translate that into the cat community in which we live, right? And which we are in our souls and hearts. We are the cat community, right? Like we are part of the cat community. And we absolutely love it. But it's difficult. So we want to talk a little bit about just like the whole, like how to translate and where the difference, because we've kind of gone at this ourselves and like dissected it. And so now we just kind of want to share some of our dissection. Is that a word?
I think it is a word.
Is it? Dissection?
Dissection is a word. It was like in 8th grade science. It was not my favorite class. But here's, I think
you were homeschooled.
We still, does that mean we don't have science class? I'm sorry, but homeschoolers have all the classes.
You still had dissection class?
We had. Can you hear? We had to dissect a rabbit.
Oh,
right?
no, I didn't even have to do that.
Yeah. So
No, and I was
but-
public school.
okay. Anyway,
That's also not what I'm thinking.
this is what I think. So Jay and I talk about this a lot because we'll smile and nod when we're at like some pet health conventions, because it's like, as much as they want to incorporate cats, everything, the science and all of it is very much about dogs, and we're like, and cats, right? But here's the thing is that, and I think so many people in this community are beautiful humans as well,
It is
in both
moving.
communities, is that instead of we sometimes we do have to like bite our tongue to be like, excuse me, we call this pet health community, but where are the cats in this? Like, for the last 72 hours,
Cats are pets
we've
too.
only talked about dogs, and our cats are stoic. You know, it's like, especially in the health realm, when there's something going on with our cats, we may not necessarily know what's going on until it has escalated, right? So I feel like it's even more important for us to know more about how a cat's body works, how this incorporates with that, like the whole
And guys,
ecosystem, as Rita Hogan says.
and but a lot of it doesn't have anything to do with the pet health community per se, right? Like that we live in, or the cat community, right? It has to do with like the science community, right? Because the pet health community is very science driven. They are always finding new research, citing new research. For any of your vets that tell you, oh, there's no research around raw feeding, like
There's so much new research.
yes, there's so like thousands and thousands of studies, peer reviewed study, all kinds of stuff that's coming out all the time. There's a lot of
and
research.
it's really exciting when there's new science, when there's new research.
But they're all around dogs, right?
But
so they're not
we all know how
studying
hard
cats. So I
cats
blame the
are.
scientific community.
No, but we all know how hard cats are to study. I mean, we did our own clinical trial with Innovative Pet Lab, and it was difficult. We had hundreds of people sign up for this clinical trial,
Close
and
to like 300.
and yet there were very few that could actually finish the clinical trial. So cats are hard to study.
Yeah.
Does not
So
mean
that's
that we stop trying. However,
Correct.
and we keep wanting to. So I think this is a great lesson. I think in general, we will talk about how we feel like sometimes there's conflict or there's not enough awareness about, and wanting to
I
keep
would say
pushing.
conflict.
Not conflict, but like,
I mean,
there's,
in our world, maybe, but
but
in general, not really.
But I think this is really one of those things where when you recognize that you're working in kind of two different realms, and you may not agree on everything, or this is not exactly what we have prioritized, but it is what they have prioritized. This is a great moment to really like think about how we do bridge that gap. So we spend so much time, you know, and which is why we bring as many people from the pet health community onto our platform as well, because our cats are the ones that need that knowledge the most, in my opinion.
Yes. And I think that is like that, what we're doing and what others are now doing as well, like bringing
there's so
on,
much.
there's so many awesome people in like that want cats to live longer, healthier, happier lives, and want to understand them better, and want to understand their nutrition levels better, and want to understand what they need better, just like us, just like you guys, right? Like that's what we all want, is to better understand our children, who are, you know, they are our family, right? Like we want to understand them, and we want to better care for them. And there's so many, like, bringing on these awesome people. Like, let's just do a shout out for next week, because if you guys are like, we are bringing on a veterinarian that you haven't met yet,
unless you are very much involved in the pet health community.
unless you're very but she's gonna melt your face off, and she's
She
very
is.
feline centric.
Yes, she is.
She's very feline centric, and we are going to have, I mean, it's going to be a blast. She's also just like very down to earth and relatable. So very excited. Her name is Dr. Susan Recker. She will be on next week, next Wednesday, at the same time, same place.
Melting faces and blowing our minds.
Yeah.
But here's the conflict. I think one of the biggest things, like, take just Jay and myself. Jay is very much into the research, very much into this is what science shows about blah, blah, blah. And if you look at the biology of yada, yada, and I'm like, what do I feed the babies? Right? Like,
tell me what to do.
Right. Yeah. Like, I really am just like, I'm more up on the, you know, I want to make sure we have playtime, which I'm not very good at. I want to make sure that we get snuggles.
She's much better than me.
I want to, and I feel like I am very much more.
It's like nature nurture or something.
Something.
Right? Like, I mean, we are like, I'm like I'm like the one that they
Jeez.
don't scratch or bite because they know they can't get away with it. I'm like the dad, right? You're like the mom,
That's funny.
or I mean, I don't know. These days,
I
that's
think we're
probably
getting off
very
topic.
politically incorrect.
I
I'm
think this
sorry.
is more of a therapy session than it is a podcast.
Get there. Okay, continue.
Let's refocus, shall we?
Okay.
So I think the big thing is, when we talk about bridging the two worlds, it's, the pet health community is very science-based. I don't necessarily, we were just at an amazing whole pet con with Dr. Ruth Roberts and these incredible presentations about things that were just like blowing my mind. And we got done with
Guys, mushrooms are like,
Oh my
save
God.
the world.
Oh my
They're
God.
gonna save the world.
And if you ever have a chance to watch a presentation from Amy Renz, just buckle up.
Buckle up, little camper.
Buckle up, and maybe just record it for
She's the
own.
owner of Goodness Gracious Pet Food,
Wow.
who has cat formulas as well.
Yes,
mind you.
Yes, she does. But I did find myself kind of, grasping at straws afterwards, being like, well, what does it mean? But what does it all mean? And then in the cat community, I think there's so many people that are so many are very rescue oriented, doing the boots on the ground thing.
We're saving lives.
It's very much this. My cat is peeing everywhere. My cats are fighting. We're not necessarily. And then, we even work with people that when there is a health issue that comes up, they go to the vet and they come back with, steroids and antibiotics and hope for the best. And then 3 weeks later, we're back on we're not necessarily asking our vet questions like, well, what is the allergy or what is going on with, do we know why this is a situation? Could it be the food that I'm feeding? Is there, we're not necessarily asking those questions. So I feel like this has been such a great exercise in trying to figure out how we can
bridge
and bring the worlds together for the betterment of all cats, to better understand them, to give them better health.
But it takes a village, right? Like it can't just
village.
be right. Like
it's you
us,
guys,
right? Like you guys, we have to work together, which is why the title of this is actually Better Together, because it's so cool, guys. It is so freaking cool. I don't want to say that like there is anything negative about us having our feet in different or toes dipped in different. I don't know what the correct word is, but like toes dipped in two different worlds. We are completely blessed, like beyond measure, to be able to connect with the cat community when we get together with you guys at like CatCon or any of these or See Meow, any of these awesome cat conventions. And then of course, always here online. When we get together, we work together, we build together. When there's a goal, what is the word? I keep wanting to say mission, but it's like Mission Meow. But like, when there is a lost cat, or there is a cat on the euthanasia list, right? Or so-and-so needs help to get a transport van, FC3, shout out, get them, do it. But when there's an organization that is working so hard, literally just out of the kindness and beautiful hearts, because that is what the cat community is. It just the kindness of their hearts and their not work ethic, but their drive to make a difference in this world, in the world of cats. We all get together, right? When there's a tragedy that happens, like when Pooh Bear passed, right? Like you guys, I could still cry. It's been over 2 years now, and I could still cry at how much you guys really just showed up for us. You carried us through that whole tragedy. And we do that for each other. And that's what happens here, world. Right? Like we're better together. We are better together. And that's great, right? In the pet health world, it's the same thing. It's the same thing for us. And I want you all to experience this. This is why we want to bring it together, is because like when there's an issue, mind you, like our last podcast that we had, just the two of us, I can't say it without singing it. The last podcast that we had where we were talking about Madison's emergency, like who did we turn to? Obviously we told you guys about it because if like we're better together, but who did we turn to for advice? We went to the pet health community. We went to the veterinarians that we know. We went to the energy workers that we know. We went to the like herbalist that we know, like the people in the health world, we were like, what do we do and how can we fix this? Or
what are the
what
questions that we need to ask?
Yeah.
Is
Am
this
I asking
medication
the right
gonna be-
questions? Do I need to do
Right.
this? Like
these are resources that we all need in the cat community. And I
Right.
feel like part of the impetus for this is the fact that we do this ourselves sometimes. But I know in the cat community, it's like, oh, are you going to this? Or are you going to be a part of this certain event? And it's like, no, they don't even talk about cats. I'm not going to deal with those people.
no,
I mean,
that's
not like
not
that.
the verbiage.
Not
that
the
we use.
verbiage. No.
It's just like it doesn't make financial sense for us to go if you're not even going to include
I'm not
cats
saying the
at all.
verbiage, but what I'm saying is
We want to go. All the cool
Sometimes.
people are there.
sometimes.
We know what we're talking about.
But for all of
wanna
us,
go.
that's not the verbiage. But what I'm saying is for all of us, I think that there is this level of awareness now that we all have, that we can recognize that we are better together. And if we are not engaging just because we're like, not going to go to this certain thing because, or not going to pay attention to that because they're not going to acknowledge cats, maybe we can still learn something. Maybe there's something that we can still...
we do, right? Like
Yes.
we subscribe to communities,
everything, all of it,
all of
the
it,
time.
everything,
We want
all
to
of
learn
it.
as much as we can.
We subscribe to all of it so that we can learn as much as humanly possible, so that we can then translate that or look it up,
For
right? Like
ourselves?
for ourselves, but also for you guys, or mainly for you guys too, right? Like we get the information and then we research it and we're like, this sounds really great, but it's for dogs. Would that work for cats? And is this safe for cats? And could we do this? And how does this work in the body of a feline? Like, we try to do as much research as possible so that we can bring you guys an answer for the things that they already know about dogs, but and they're going to tell you all about it when it comes to dogs, but it'll be like, oh, is that like my cat's dealing with a very similar issue? Would it be the same, or do you even know? Listen, we worked for 10 years prior to starting Two Crazy Cat Ladies. So we've been in this business for 20 years now. That is so long.
That seems so long.
It seems so long. It doesn't even feel like I should be 20 years old. No, it does. But we were in this industry for 10 years, in the pet health industry for 10 years prior to starting Two Crazy Cat Ladies. And it was so dog centric that we could not find answers when it came to certain issues that our cats had, that were not dog related. Every answer was, oh, well, this works for dogs, so it might work for cats.
Or maybe it would kill them. Like, do we know? Does anybody know?
Right.
Like there's that. And in the past 10 years, certainly, I mean, when we started, there was one raw food company.
Yeah, one fresh food
available for cats. One, you guys. 10 years ago, it feels like. Do we even have smartphones back then? I don't even know. It seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the resources for cats are really, really growing. And I feel like there are so many bridge builders, maybe especially in the cat community. I feel like we know what our cats need, and we know that we don't have all the tools. So we're extra.
But we're going to do the best
hungry.
with what the information that we have. We are going to do the best with the information that we have, and we are going to continue to learn, share, and grow, which is our motto. With the cat community, from the pet health community to the cat community. But it's amazing. It's also kind of sad. So
it's amazing and sad. Are you?
It's amazing and sad. No, I'm not about to cry. In the pet health world, we have like some of our closest friends. Right?
You are about to cry.
No, I'm not about to cry. I don't cry.
Okay, continue.
But we have like some of our closest friends, right? Because the mindset, the love, the energy, all of that is like so in sync in the pet health community, right? We also have beautiful friends in the cat community.
Some of our best friends are also in the cat community.
Some of our best friends are also in the cat community. Some of them are in both now, right? Like it's beautiful. But we want to introduce this vast amount of like beautiful knowledge, energy, and grace from the pet health community to the cat community. And we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying till the day we die. We will keep trying. Actually, it'll be done by then. But
seemed a little weird, but
That seemed a little weird.
that's, I mean, seemed a little morbid, but
Till the day we die.
yeah.
We'll keep trying till the day we die. I think that's a song too. I can't sing it for you though.
No.
Anyway, so yes, I feel like the message for this short podcast is
It's grow where you're planted. I think it's be aware of the sunshine around you. It is never negate something or even information just because it's only about dogs. There's so much that we can all absorb, and I feel like we've been watching this needle move for so long, and it's really exciting to see, even in like the intimate moments, like we throw a super zoo party for our pet health junkies every year, and a
Oh my
lot
God,
of our
there's
friends.
a perfect example. When we first
Right.
started, it was like we threw the pet health junkies after party, and it was all of these awesome humans
And
that
then us with the cat thing.
and then us with the cat thing, right? Like, oh, you guys like cats? Oh, you're into cats? That's cool. Because everybody's into dogs, right? And then it grew, and then it grew, and then we grew in that, like, we started meeting you guys, and we were like, let's
my
bring
God, this
in
is
some
where it's
cat
at.
people to this, to this party. We started bringing in some beautiful, awesome cat people. First time we watched it. It was like cat
It
people
was like
here,
high school.
rest of the party here, and it was like, how do we mesh this? How do we
get
mesh
together?
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
We still talk about it to this day.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a human thing, right? It's a human
It
thing.
is.
I think so. This is a good time to really explore. I mean, we've been talking
But let's
about
not
it.
segregate ourselves, right? Like,
Yeah.
just because, especially cat people, right? Cat people, listen, we all know, and I'm not saying anything bad about dog people, right? We're all dog people, right?
we
Cat
love
people are also
dogs.
dog people, but dog people, right? Dog people are often like
Not necessarily always
eh,
cat people.
they're not always cat people. They're not always bird people. They're not always ferret people. Like, they're not
They love
always like,
dogs.
they love their dogs, and that's a beautiful thing. And
Yes,
like,
love
so
is beautiful.
it, like, do you? I love that. But cat people, we've been in this world for 10 years, and we have watched and seen how many cat people are animal people, is what cat people are, right? Like, we will save the squirrels, we will
Pigeons.
save the pigeons, we will save that, like, whatever it is.
Geckos.
Like, the dogs.
Yes.
How many times have we spent, how many nights have we spent saving dogs? Like,
love dogs.
we love dogs. So it's like
Always came for them though. So
it's a perfect way. Like, I really believe that both worlds can be completely submerged at some point, and I can't wait for it. I'm here for
I think it's happening. I think it is happening. I mean, I feel like, there are some, we've even experienced it, right? Even with Madison, with as much research as we've done, with as much in those moments, we really do have to rely on each other for making sure I have my head screwed on straight. Are these the questions that we need to be asking? And I just feel like the power of community is so powerful.
Yeah.
And that when we recognize that it isn't just about A and B, it's about C and D and all the other things, that we can really make impactful change. And especially when it comes to our cats. And maybe it is because we just hear so many, there's a lot of sadness in the cat community when it comes to, I had no idea that my cat was this, or this happened and I had no idea that this was something that they were allergic to, or that they shouldn't be around this, or whatever it was. The more that we can all of us together, when we find some good news, let's share the good news
and be open, right? Like, so for the cat community, because that's who we talk to on our platforms, for the cat community, be open to learning, right? Like, be open to learning more. I feel like there's so much lack of information in the cat community specifically, and there's a lot of misinformation, old myth information, right?
Information,
like all the myths that have been debunked.
Did you just make up a new word though?
Myth, myth, myth.
But did you say myth information?
I did say myth information instead of misinformation, but it is myth
That's
Oh, look, I'm good and don't even know it. Anyway,
that was good.
yes, there's so much myth information.
This is gonna be
we're
fun.
gonna hold on to that.
Kim
But there is,
Mosley.
but there is, and we have to be like, we have to ask questions as cat people, like as cat parents. We have to ask questions. We have to be open to learning more and not just accepting the status quo, not just accepting
Here's
whatever
the thing.
is.
It's not that we don't ask questions. It's that for me, I'll ask questions, but I don't necessarily understand what they're saying. So I have to re-ask the question. We have to get to a place where we can for example, in the emergency room, when you were on your way here and the doctor came in and said, so we're thinking that this is A, B, and C. And I was like,
wait, what's A, B, and C?
he wanted to do the transdermal. He wanted to do the
Appetite stimulant.
right, appetite stimulant. And I was like, is there another option for, and he was just like, well, I think the best option would be, and what I'm really asking is, what's going to cause the least amount of side effects? What is her body going to be able to metabolize? You know what I mean?
But not the words that she was using.
But not the words that I was using.
Right.
Like we all have to get better at asking for the information that we actually want, and feeling like we can re-ask the question again. It's not that we're not open to learning. I don't think it's that it's difficult when you're in situations where we have the opportunity to learn, oftentimes at events,
but we don't know how.
And we don't necessarily even know the questions to ask, which is why we're so passionate about bringing, for example, Dr. Susan Recker on next week to really translate so many things that are out there, a lot of myth information that's out there. Just about what we put in our cats' bodies.
That's a new word, like hashtag that.
Hashtag that.
Yeah, let us know. I mean,
I think hashtags are dead.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't even use them anymore. Not even on TikTok. I try every once in a while.
I use hashtag boost it every now and then. That's the thing.
That's an ideal thing.
Anyway.
So,
all to say,
I think that like I want to encourage the cat community, as we do with the pet health community all the time. But I want to encourage the cat community as well to be open to kind of like reaching over the aisle and like taking a hand. They like the people in the pet health community love cats. Like they will say like, oh, we care about cats too, right? Like we care about cats. They just don't have a lot of experience with cats. So how about we reach our hand over and we say, hey, we have experience. You teach us knowledge. Let's work together, right? Like that's what we're doing. And that's what we want you guys to do too. So we can all work together and we can literally change the world
and
when it comes to
outcomes for our cats.
Yeah.
Just literally give them happier and healthier lives.
Yeah.
It is, I think it's an exciting time.
It is an exciting time
to be alive.
It really is. I mean, and we have seen over the past 10 years, we have seen tremendous. I mean, if we were to, I'm not really good with math, better than you, but
don't look at me.
Okay, never mind. But if you were to take like the first 10 years, the progress that was made, that we saw at least, that was made in pet health versus cat health, right? Like dog health versus cat health. In the first 10 years, it was like null and void, right? Oh, yeah. In the last 10 years,
it's been
leaps and bounds.
Exponential.
It has been
it's like compound interest. It just keeps
growing. And that is how it works. Compound interest, right? So like, let's hold out a hand. Let's fist bump. Let's say, hey, we can work together. Let's support people in the pet health community so that we can start to create a relationship so that they start to recognize that there are more cat people. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it is mind-boggling to me that the biggest celebrities in the pet health world that are effing celebrities, like serious celebrities, right? Like the cat world doesn't even know who they are. And that's mind-boggling to me, to us, right? Like, I mean, many of you guys that have been following us for a long time know who they are, but in general,
there's so much knowledge and so much growth to be had, and it's just a really exciting. The whole purpose of this is really just focusing on that we do recognize that there are kind of two different worlds that we live in and that we are so passionate about, and that we do see it coming together. And it does take all of us to do that. And it takes us
And if
all
we want it
having
to
an
move any
openness to do it.
faster, we have to work
Let's
together.
go.
We are better together. We are
Let's go.
always going to be better together. So let's do our best.
Marinate on that.
Yeah. And
this is the beautiful thing about the cat community. Jay brought up Pooh Bear passing. I don't think I've ever experienced in my human experience in my entire life what it was to be supported and literally carried through that situation.
a tragedy.
Right. And I think about what that was, one cat that changed our world, but then it brought this.
But he wasn't like
he
wasn't a celebrity cat or anything like that. Like, it wasn't like
Pooh Bear is.
I mean, he was a celebrity to us,
But
but he didn't have his own Instagram page, or he wasn't,
He should.
famous cats or anything like that. He wasn't any of that.
But what he revealed was just the power of community.
Yeah.
When we all come together because of something that we care about.
Yep.
And when we all recognize
we unite on.
Yeah. That we all, in this world, hi Friday, in this world, it is these beautiful animals that bring us together. Cats and dogs. And
birds.
And it's sneakily
And pigeons,
reveals,
which aren't necessarily birds.
Sneakily reveals the beautiful humans in all of us. So
Yep.
I feel like this is a really exciting. We talk about it all the time, just kind of how can we do, and please join us next week, because Dr. Susan Rucker is going to melt some faces off. And
She's going to melt your face off.
She is
going to melt your face off and teach you so much when it comes to nutrition. It teaches us all so much when it comes to nutrition in cats and how it affects, all of it.
Yeah.
She's going to, I'm not even going to speak because she's just going to blow your face off. She's going to melt my face off.
Layman's terms.
Every time I have met her, she's melted my face off.
Yeah, she does.
So she will.
But it's these beautiful moments that we can all learn together. So and we can all grow together.
Yes.
Just always stay open. And I feel like it is a really exciting time that the pet health community and the cat community have really started. It is
moving,
right? And it's changing,
merging.
It is changing the lives of our cats in ways that are changing our lives.
Yep. It's changing your cat's lives. It's changing our cat's lives. It's really making a huge difference by just realizing. And I think, just as a society as a whole, we're learning so much about how much we're being lied to about, certain things, especially when it comes to the pet food world. We know too much to be able to say this is a conspiracy theory or something.
Oh, excuse me.
And then they go fight. So it's beautiful.
Our cats are going to learn how to be better
learning,
together too. Keep
learning, keep sharing, and let's grow the cat health community as well together, because we are most definitely always better together. So that's going to wrap up this episode of Back in the Closet with Two Crazy Cat Ladies. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and and now.
Don't forget next week. Join us next week.
Yes. And join us next week. Okay. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Happy Wednesday.